David Sandbeck, running for Congress in Minnesota's 4th Congressional District. Let's break up the too-big-to-fail banks. Conservative columnist George Will put the judgment pithily: a financial institution that's too big to fail is too big to exist. Richard Fisher, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, delivered a detailed address in January 2013 on just how to desegregate these banks in a top-to-bottom restructuring so that no one bank can imperil the financial system and require other gigantic taxpayer bailouts. One of the more than 5,600 United States commercial banks, Fisher says, half of the entire banking industry's assets, are in the hands of just 5 institutions: J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and U.S. Bancorp. This incurs the wrath of ordinary citizens. And smaller entities that resent this favorable treatment, we plant the seeds of social unrest. And, perversely, the big bank bailouts under Bush, Obama, and now Trump require immediate mergers and acquisitions that ended up doubling their concentration of assets and deposits. These too big to fail policies guarantees profits because it socializes losses. Mr. Will expresses why this subject is an immediate subject for ideological and legislative convergence. Too big to fail is a double moral disaster. It creates moral hazard by encouraging risky behavior, and it delegitimizes capitalism by validating public cronyism and its risk-to-reward ratios. Most members of Congress, liberal and conservative, agree that too big to fail must end. But as Senator Dick Durbin, Democrat from Illinois, said, the banks, frankly, own the place. Perhaps what he should have said was that the banks bought this place. As you know, Washington, D.C. is corporate-occupied territory. If the votes are there with the smaller banks, consumers, and taxpayers, and we have this coalition at the back of our representatives, members of Congress can unbuy themselves, at least for the limited purpose of prohibiting too big to fail and letting the market discipline prevail, at least to that extent. I'm David Sandbeck. Thank you.